In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to live spy on pay-per-call campaigns, as well as some of the benefits of pay-per-call campaigns and how to set up your own. So in order to do this trick, you're going to need a Chrome extension called User Agent Switcher. And it should look like this once it's installed. And what this allows you to do is it allows you to switch between operating systems or make it look like you are using a different device or user agent or browser. And so the benefit of this is that you can switch to mobile devices, which are where call only ads will be displayed or pay per call ads. And you can live spy on what types of campaigns are performing well. So for this example, I'm just going to switch down to iOS and to iPhone 6 to make it think that I am on an iPhone 6. And I am going to go ahead and type in plumber near me. Okay, so as you can see, there are quite a few ads that are popping up, and this is actually quite a common type of pay-per-call campaign, plumbing, any type of emergency fix. Another one can be addiction rehab. So plumbing is actually a very common niche for pay-per-call, and I would say that it's probably one of the best areas to start if you're just getting into pay-per-call marketing on Google. But as you can see here by looking at the top 4 ads alone, it looks like there's an affiliate one right about here. Call 866-542-8059, plumbernearyou.site. So what Google requires, the only requirement they have for pay-per-call is that you have a website or a landing page that has the exact same phone number that you're advertising in your ad on the landing page itself. So if we actually come to the website, we're going to see that the same phone number, the 866-542-8059, is right here on the website as well. So this landing page can literally be made with something like ClickFunnels in just a few minutes, and you can go ahead and throw it up on there and start running your own pay-per-call campaigns 100% compliantly in just a matter of minutes. So pay-per-call is such an amazing niche because it's completely white hat. Google really loves it. It's providing actual value to the end user, and it's a very long-term business. And I'll tell you some of the benefits of pay-per-call. For example, I was just speaking with somebody the other day who's a very, very successful pay-per-call affiliate, and he does over $1 million a year in pay-per-call campaigns. And he was telling me that he just recently had to switch out a campaign that was doing about $1,000 to $2,000 profit a day after 3.5 years of running the campaign without even touching it. It had been doing huge amounts of money passively for a very, very long time. So once you really hone down on the keywords like plumber near me or plumber in Chicago or plumber in New York City, and you find keywords that are just really laser targeted but are also quite inexpensive, you can arbitrage the cost there and you can really make a killing in the long term. So I think that pay-per-call is probably going to be one of the last affiliate spaces to die out simply because it's such a long-term space. Businesses need phone calls all the time and Google loves it. So I think that minus the addiction space, which Google has smacked down on recently for legal reasons of people basically signing up for rehab and not being able to get any help or being charged extraordinary amounts of money. They have loved the plumbing stuff, the windows, any type of mortgage refinance or financial type stuff they're fine with. So, I mean, there's a million and one things that you can run on pay-per-call. As long as you have your landing page like this set up properly, pay-per-call is an amazing, amazing niche to get started in with AdWords. The only disclaimer that I'm going to make to you is that if you just run broad match keywords or you run keywords at the top position, you are going to find that you get a lot of really, really expensive cost per clicks. And I'm talking $14, $15. And we want to try to avoid that. So the best way that we can fix this is to head over to Google's Keyword Planner and start doing some research. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll show you an example. Okay, guys, so here we are inside of the Google Keyword Planner, and I'm just going to start typing in some different phrases to see if I can find some cheaper costing clicks. Okay, so as we can see, it looks like there are about 20 monthly searches for plumbers in Gary, Indiana, the exact match version of the keyword I typed in. It says competition is high, which can be a good thing and can be a bad thing. In this case, it tells me that it's converting for whoever's running there. And it looks like the top of page bid is actually quite inexpensive compared to some other cities like New York City. So if we type in plumbers in New York City, or let's say plumber New York City, we're going to notice that the cost is much, much more expensive, and it looks like the competition is medium, so it doesn't look like this one's as hot of a term as going with a little bit more specific targeting. So anyways, I hope this kind of gives you a very basic idea of how I'm doing my research for just an example plumbing pay-per-call campaign. Now you can use this with any niche. For example, if you wanted to type in, let's say you were running a refinance pay-per-call offer, if you wanted to type in refinance home St. Louis. So if you have a mortgage pay-per-call offer, you can run mortgage rates in St. Louis with a low range of $4 per call and a high range of $9. So that means even if it's, let's say, pays out $40 or $50, you would need 10 calls in order to match the same payout. So that's quite a bit of room to work with. I will let you know that in the pay-per-call space, conversion rates tend to be much, much, much higher. Somewhere typically around the 10 to 40% mark is a good conversion rate with a pay-per-call campaign. So you can see just how profitable this can be if you were to spend several hours focusing in on certain cities and locations and combinations of your keyword. Anyways, guys, hope this has been helpful. I hope that I've opened up just how profitable and simple pay-per-call can be. In order to create an ad, let's go ahead and head back over to the campaign section. Okay, guys, so here we are inside of the campaign dashboard, and instead of just going in to create a new campaign through here, I prefer to do this part by using the old version of AdWords. So go up to the tool icon and click Return to Previous AdWords. So here I'm going to go ahead into the campaign section, and I am going to open up the Search Network Only campaign. And I'm going to want to make this a call only campaign. So these are ads that encourage people to call your business. And we can just go ahead and name this pay per call. We want to go ahead and include search partners. And we're going to want to break this down by the states that are allowed for the campaign. So let's say that our campaign only allows New York and California and Florida. So we'll go ahead and select those three because that's what our imaginary campaign allows. And we're going to come down here to maximize clicks. We're going to change this to manual as always. And the default bid should be right around, I'd like to start preferably around the $2 mark just to see if I can start getting some calls in. And I would set the budget to about $50 per day once again. As far as ad scheduling, you're going to want to check out this option if your call center is only open during certain times. You can actually go in and program when you would like to have the ad running and when you would not. Obviously, you don't want to pay for calls if the call center is closed and they can't accept phone calls during that time. So make sure that you check with your affiliate manager about if the offer has any day parting or time specific requirements, and be sure to maximize your conversions and your ROI by using this feature. So at this point, we're basically going to go through the normal process of setting up our Google ad with a pay-per-call campaign. We just need to put in the name of the business. We're going to want to put in whatever it says on our landing page. So for example, this landing page says Blue Ribbon Local Plumbers. So that's what I would want to put in under the business name. I'm then going to need to put in the phone number, which should be identical to the one on your landing page, which is obviously something you're going to need to get from your affiliate manager when you set up the campaign. For a description line, you can just put some basic call to actions like need a plumber, call us now for help, or call now for help. Description line 2, you're welcome to put something else like the phone number or plumbers standing by to assist 24/7. For display URL, we're just going to want to put in our link to our landing page, and the verification URL is where we're going to want to put the link to the landing page as well. This is simply so that they can go and verify that your phone number is found on your landing page. So once we've done that, let's come down here to keywords and we can start putting in our keywords, like for example, plumbers New York City, or plumber Gary, Indiana, or plumbers near me. So once that's done, we're going to want to come back down and double check our max CPC. I've set mine to $2, and we can go ahead and save the ad group. Obviously, it's not going to let me save because I don't have a phone number, a business name, and some other stuff that's required here. Once you click that, it's going to allow you to proceed as if you were setting up a regular ad, and you should be able to go and get your first pay-per-call campaign running and getting some conversions in. So anyways, guys, I hope this has been an insightful look into how to set up your first pay-per-call campaign, as well as how easy it is to do research and use the keyword planner, as well as some of the benefits of pay-per-call. As always, I'll see you in the next video.